So TEO Female Lopez comes out and basically says the same thing that I explained in my last video about TEO. And I clearly stated that, him not having no pay-per-view fight this time out is a result of not just Bob not wanting to lose money, but it's also the result of nobody over there likes him because of the way he acted after he beat Vasily Lomachenko. And that is, he crossed the line with ESPN, he crossed the line with Bob Arum, and basically everybody over there. Now he comes out and tell you that, that these guys haven't liked me since 2018, me or my father. And this is the thing about TEO. TEO tried to go around and blame everybody but the people that he needed to blame and the people that he needed to attack. He took the low-hanging fruit to try to elevate his career. And Devin Haney has actually called him out on this. And it's not like it's a secret to anybody. This is something that I've also spoke on. That he's using these so-called black fighters that he got mad at ESPN for promoting when actually they were just doing their job. He got mad at them for basically what he says as promoting these guys. He's doing the same thing. So the same people that he was envious about ESPN showing attention to are the same people that he used to try to pull his career up out of the slums. So like I said, he knows how boxing goes, and he knows boxing is a sport that's full of bigots and racist people. So he figured if I cater to that fan base, that'll help bring me back to the limelight and get me the attention. The only thing is that it didn't work, so now he has to come out and tell you where the real problem is stemming from. It was never the black fighters or this or that in the third. It's always has been his attitude and how he treated his team and the people over there that he worked with after beating Vasily Lomachenko. He just thought he was too big for his britches. He wanted to get paid this, he wanted to get paid that and stuff like that. And, and at the same time, trying to talk down on these black fighters when obviously he needs these black fighters for attention and a payday. Now it's super obvious, and it's crazy because his mouth and the way he's going about things has talked him out of so many deals and so many opportunities, just not being humble and just being too cocky at the end of the day. And like I said, you may get away with talking that crap about black fighters this and black fighters that, but don't think ESPN didn't hear you attack them racially about the Caucasian males that work over there and top rank in ESPN or something like that. They heard you calling them crackers, even if the rest of the boxing world wants to ignore it because that's how they like to get down. They only want to attack truthfully one group, but as you can see right now, everything is coming home to roost, and now you can finally find out where the problem is stemming from. The problem is stemming from you are not liked, where you are housed, and no amount of putting anybody down or no amount of racial baiting is going to help him out of this situation. He better hope that he can go out there and put on a half decent performance, because if he can't, his ass is toast. He's all but gone, and he knows it. And if he don't do something in this next fight that they can talk about or try to build or try to promote or something like that, that's it for him. I just thought it was interesting that he finally came out and said something that I've been saying this entire time. But instead of going after the people that's causing him the problem, he chose to try to pander to a bigot fan base, and it just didn't work out for him. Now, he doesn't have the clout that he claims it or that he thought that he had. He's not getting paid the money that he thought he was going to get paid, and he didn't get the attention from, dog whistling that he thought he was going to get. So at the end of the day, pretty much like Jerron, his talent is going to have to pull him up out this situation. You're not going to be able to, you know, play the racial politics and all this other stuff to try to propel your career in a situation where your attitude has been holding you back. It's simply been his attitude this entire time, coupled with his performance. You know what I'm saying? But you had everything and he's going through and his obvious drug problem. I mean, it's no reason he been going around here saying any and everything. T.O. don't got his mind screwed on right. You know what I'm saying? And as much as I'm not the one to promote, you know what I'm saying, somebody digressing in their career, I have to say this is entertaining, funny, and well-deserved. You know what I'm saying? Now, you're going to have to really pull your own self up by your bootstraps. You can't hide behind I beat Vasily Lomachenko, because nobody wants to give you credit for that for several reasons. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk about you beat Josh Taylor, because everybody know Jack Catterall beat Josh Taylor. By the time you got to Josh Taylor was already, his mind was already gone. Once he achieved undisputed, you know what I'm saying, you didn't go in there and fight the same Josh Taylor. Yeah, you ain't fight the same Josh Taylor that won those belts, and we all know that. But once again, he thought a lot was going to come from that, and it didn't. And once he seen, you know what I'm saying, the black fighters over here getting their credit and stuff like that, you know, he got mad and jealous. But what he don't understand is their credit doesn't come easy. Their credit comes reluctantly. So if they are getting some credit, that means they're really out there putting in the work or doing whatever it is that they have to do, because they always have to overprove themselves to get half the credit. And the funny thing about this is TEO Female Lopez is actually being treated like a black fighter. You know what I'm saying? That's the irony of the whole damn story. But I had to take the opportunity to speak on it because I always knew what the problem was. And maybe if he addressed that from Jump Street, maybe he would be in a better position. But then again, with that attitude of his crazy ass daddy and that drug problem, you know what I'm saying, and his mouth and, you know what I'm saying, his constant racial attack on any and everybody has left him in a position where you can't be promoted. No company or brand can get behind you, and your performances ain't all that. You know what I'm saying? So he's just becoming undone in front of our eyes. And I have to say, I love it. Like, comment, subscribe. Bruce Vane, I'm out.